Hello, hello. If you would like to stick around for an update on my financial planner and my cash wallet system, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so there's gonna be some parts of this that obviously have to remain private, but I figured I would come on here and talk about what I am using this Gillio Medium Mia Cara for. I've done a video on it quite a while ago, and I thought I would just do a bit of an update. So as you can see, she's very, very chunky. Why? Because I use this for my financial planner. This is one of my covers that, and I will zoom out just a wee bit. There we go. Just so you can get her in full frame. This is one of my covers that it's just in my forever stash. I would never ever be able to purchase this again. I know I wouldn't unless it was the same exact one and it was for sale. So sometimes you just have those covers that you absolutely cannot part with, so you have to find a use for them. So that's where I am with this. So this is the Lila in Gillio. It is one of the older versions that has the bicolor, so you can see the dark purple. And I will show you on the inside of the inner binder, you can see it also has the original dark purple. So definitely very different than any of the ones that you would see today. So let's just kind of do a quick walkthrough and kind of look at what am I using it for and what's what. So I have a small farm and I sell eggs and some baked goods and a number of other things, and I get a lot of ones. So what I do is I keep a lot of my ones in here because if I stick them in here, they just bulk it up. And so I put them in here, I use them for change, and when I get quite a few of them, I exchange them for like 20s or something like that. I don't think I have anything on the inside zipper. Nope, I do not. Sometimes I used to have a small calculator that I kept in there, but it died, and so I took it out. And these are just some, no, this is a book. And I do actually use this now and again for processing out different things financial wise. Obviously, I'm not going to go through that. I keep a pencil in here because I actually use pencil in this instead of using pen. I usually keep some additional inserts in the back, as you can see there, and that's it. And then let's just get to the guts of it itself. So as you can see, and I will zoom in, I have done out my own stickers for the tabs. And so I have my monthly, I have my save, my budget, my actual debt tab that has like all of my debts in there, and then my cash envelopes. So my monthly, and I will show you a blank one so that you can see what it looks like. So it is an undated, and what I do is I just go through here and I just plug in the different bills that I owe for the month, and I just kind of go through and get an idea. I do a lot of online payment stuff, and so I will pay ahead. And when I do that, I just kind of plug it in here. That just helps me know, okay, I have such and such a payment coming out later. So that works. Then I haven't really been using the savings game, but I think it's really cute and it's a really good idea. So I put it in there. But so far I have not used that. I have a payment tracker for bills. I haven't used this one because I have a different one that I'm using, and I'm just trying to see if I have a blank one in here. And of course I don't think I do. So let me just see if I have the savings. Those are all savings trackers. So the next one that I have is a monthly budget. And let's see. So that would be kind of like this. It's sort of like an expense tracker that I use the budget for. I'm trying to see if I have the exact one in a blank. This one here is very similar. So what I do is I plan out all of the expenses that I have, and then I plug in, like you have your income source, which when you have your own business, it's very difficult because you really don't know from one week to the next what you're going to be making. So I try my best to project that and my expenses, and it just helps me have an overview of, okay, I have this much coming in, this much going out in bills, how much should I be able to put into savings? It just gives me goals and ideas, and also I use it some for plugging into the cash envelopes. So with the cash envelopes, I'm using it for bigger items that can sometimes be difficult to put into savings. And so with that, it is important for me to make sure that I'm saving those things. And it does really help me, because let's say, like say I'm just saving for a planner, I can just kind of put in $20, a week, or if I sell something, I can put the money in from what I sold in there, and it just helps me build that up. So then debt trackers, and I'll show you this one because these ones are paid off. So this is what my debt tracker looked like for this particular bill. This was a medical bill for my husband. He had hernia surgery last year, and so this was me kind of going through and paying those debts off. And basically when it gets down to a certain point and I know that I have that money with no problem, I just pay that debt off and it's taken care of, and I'm not worrying about it anymore. This helps me to plan my debts, and so I kind of use a similar in the Dave Ramsey method, where I am paying off my smallest debts the soonest because they're the easiest. And it just gives me, like, achieving those goals gives me confidence that I can tackle bigger debts. So that's basically what I do for my debt trackers, and I have them listed, and basically every time I pay them off, they get marked off like that, and it's a big woohoo. So then I come to my cash envelope system, and let me see. I know I have an empty one. That's expense. Okay, so we're actually gonna look at the planner one that I had, and I'm not saving for a planner anymore, but this is what I had, and this is what I did. So I actually use both this and an overflow envelope. You can get these overflow envelopes on Amazon. If I remember, I will link them below. Sometimes I tend to forget, but I will do my best to link them below. And so what I do is I use these little savings trackers. Let me grab this one out so you can see. And I tape them on the back side of this one. And then as I'm filling my envelopes here and here, I used both of them. I basically just go through and fill these out. And I can also link my where I get these savings trackers. I can link that down below. It's an Etsy shop. So basically, as you can see, I would put the date, I would put how much I deposited, and just keep building up. So some of these things, no, this was pretty much me just kind of plugging in as I had a little bit of extra money. But you can see over the course of about a month, I was able to save up enough to purchase my Liaison planner. So, which I don't have yet, but at least I was able to save up to purchase it. So that is an easy way. You would put your savings goal there, and then you would just keep filling it up. So I have a number of larger ticket items that I save for, like my property taxes and a number of things like that that are gonna come due the end of the year. And so I try and save up for those things every single month. And then at the end of the year, it's not like a big surprise. And that includes like Christmas and those types of things, because I feel like at Christmas time, Christmas rolls around and I'm like, oh no, I need money for Christmas. So yeah, this helps to kind of plan for that ahead of time. And you know, like my homeowner's insurance is due the end of the year, and it's a fairly big ticket item. So I just kind of put money aside for that every single week, and it works out great. So that's it in a nutshell. It's pretty simple. I do have some notes in the back, which I don't believe I have anything in there right now, but I just have some random personal sized notes back there. And I don't have anything in the card slots right now. This thing's pretty chunked up as it is. But yeah, that is it. So what do you guys use for your planning system? Do you use the cash envelope system like me? It works great for the things that I am using it for. Obviously, it's not super great for everything in my opinion. I don't use it for groceries and that kind of thing, and most of my bills are paid online. But it is great for those end of year big ticket items, and I really like using this cover for it. It just helps me continue to go into it and make sure it's getting some use. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, like and subscribe, help me grow my channel. I super appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.